All right. Hey, what's going on, dude? Yeah, it's every day. Um, I just, I usually, if everything goes right, I live stream once in the morning, and then after lunch, I start again. I had lunch a while ago, but I had to run some errands in the city, so I came back now. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this page now. Outline it completely. Okay, no problem. getting really sleepy. That's one long neck. Hey, buddy. What's going on? Yeah, the one I'm drawing, she's called Auburn. Auburn. Hang on. Um, well, right now I'm only watching My Hero Academia because I'm not really into anime. I'm more into manga. I follow more manga than anime. The only one I like is My Hero Academia, and the ones that are seasonal, like One Punch Man. Shingeki no Kyojin. Although Shingeki no Kyojin, I kind of lost interest too. But currently, My Hero Academia is the only one that I'm watching. All right. I have to. Yeah. I mean, do you buy them? You say expensive because in terms of money? I really have to read that. I wanna read that. I wanna read One Piece, and I have to read. There's a lot of stuff that I have to read and watch. I have to read Berserk, Hajime no Ippo. I have to watch Hunter x Hunter. Stuff that I like bucket list. Because stuff that you have to do. Those are a few series that are on the list. But it's intimidating because it's a lot of content. And whenever I have free time, I don't know. I don't really like watching it. It's just a matter of starting. I have to download it, and then if I have it close to me, I can just decide. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna watch it now. I'm just lazy. When I have free time, I prefer to play video games instead of watching stuff. Well, once I finish the bucket list, I could, I don't know, feel free. Although you can never really watch everything. I couldn't watch everything that I have to watch. There are so many movies and series that I have to see. There's not enough time. I'm gonna have to make a list and number, like, prioritize the series. See which ones should be first, and then really start scheduling time to finish it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read one chapter of One Piece every day. That's what I'm gonna do. Because when you read the first one, a lot of times you don't stop there. So if I force myself to read at least one, I can finish it really easily. I don't remember what chapter I was on, but it was pretty deep. I was pretty far. Problem is finding that chapter again. It's annoying. Yeah, Naruto. I used to breathe Naruto. until it ended. Not really, I used to breathe it when I was little. Then when I got older, once the Shippuden era came, I I don't know, I kind of lost interest a little, but I was still reading every chapter. I'm a big fan of Naruto. My art is heavily inspired in Kishimoto's art. Um, I used to it used to be a goal of mine to make my art, my drawings look like his. But apparently people don't really like the art in Naruto. For some reason, I love it. But recently I found out that people don't really like it. Maybe not that they don't really like it. They think it's subpar, which is crazy to me because I've always loved it. Oh, I still haven't seen your art. Do you have it on your channel? I think you said you're still designing the story, right? You're still writing it? Do you have any drawings up? Alright, that sounds good. Go for it. I think I've subscribed, right? Haven't I? I think I've subbed to you. I'm gonna keep an eye out for it. Wow, you have a lot of subscribers already. Cool. you have a lot of art. Well, I don't know. Speed drawings, right? Those aren't original characters, but that's pretty cool. That's good stuff. You're not starting from zero. Got more subs than me.
Hey, what's up?
Hang on. Okay. Should be working now.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Nice. So, what are you doing?
Well, I'm just outlining.
What page is that?
It's -1. The one before page 0.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Is the outline for all the pages finished?
I don't know. Hang on. I think so. I think this is the last one. I just need to adjust like I just told Arnella that the lacing in one of them, in a lot of them is missing and like belts and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
all all those details.
Yeah.
What do you do in the page where he reaches the abandoned house? I didn't get to see it.
Hang on. Okay, let me just answer. I don't use any paper stuff anymore. I just use digital, so I couldn't really tell you. What was the question? No, there was no question. It was just asking. Okay, that sounds cool. The the second eye, we just dealt with that today. I was just telling João that he was having the same problem, and I just told him that I had a video on that. But I'll let you in on the trick. It's basically drawing an eye. The second eye. You basically do instead of drawing one eye and then the other one, you draw. You break the eye down into every part, and then you draw, like, for instance, you draw the first eyelid, and then you draw the other one on the other side, and you match them. Then you draw the bottom one, and then you match the other one with the first one, and then you draw the iris and the pupil, instead of drawing the whole eye and then you're drawing the other one. Okay. What did you ask when they reach the shed?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, when they reached the abandoned house, I didn't get to see how the last pages ended. After they were, finished. I didn't get to see them yet. I think it's like the last 5 pages or something. I just didn't see them.
Probably the last two, because I remember you commenting on page
Yeah,
16.
that one right there I saw. I mean that one where when they reach the house, when Traveler is running with Kelly in his arms.
There it is. It's just the outline, and it's missing the table and stuff. I still have to do that.
Yeah, I mean the backgrounds overall.
Yeah. I told Arnella that she didn't have to do this and these ones, and they're just drawing the trees, and I had to just.
But I think that she drew them because I remember seeing the abandoned house. Maybe she drew it in
Oh, yeah,
sketch.
yeah. She did actually. I'm gonna get that one.
I remember like there was even a vine growing up the house and stuff.
Yeah, actually, I have to outline a few pages, the background, but it'll take me, what, a couple of days only.
Yeah.
I do like 2 pages a day, and the ones that I'm almost they're just the background. It'll take me what I can do like 3 a day. So
Let's make the missing finger shorter, a little shorter,
shorter than that. All right.
just a little, so that it's not up to the joint, because then it kind of looks like it's folded, you know. And
Okay.
if it's shorter, there's no mistake. Nice.
Okay. Ornella posted another page.
Let's check it. This looks awesome. This looks so awesome.
Yeah, the lace is missing. Uh, it's just the bottom two.
Just in the bottom, yeah.
Yeah. Um. Is Sophiel's hair supposed to be that just white? I think I.
It's blonde. She's blonde.
Yeah, I added like very light gray on the second page. But I don't think I shared that one. I forgot that.
That looks so cool. Did you see it already?
Yeah, I like it.
Turns out she was actually. Oh, and also Jaro's beard is missing on one of them.
Yeah, you gotta
Just no beard.
mark that stuff.
It's funny how the beard is missing on just one shot.
Yeah, man.
She's saying that we are lucky to have Jeff. His lines are almost like textures, and I really like it, she says.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Lines that are
Me
texture.
neither. But what if it works for her?
Great.
Whatever it is. Just to letter everything, it's gonna be like, nah, not this one because there's not much dialogue. So just maybe a day, and you can add the letters to everything, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it takes me what? Less than a day to add the letters. But it is laborious, so. Because, you have to find the balance in every speech bubble. Like, make it
Yep.
look, I don't know, the format look really neat. I don't like to just throw
Yeah.
the words in there.
So that it fits with the balloon.
Yeah, because they have to start out small, and then the second line has to be the thickest one, the widest one. And, you gotta put in some work in there in formatting.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know what she's referring to. She's referring to like the wood, the way that she drew the wood and just the shadows overall. It
Yeah,
looks like there's texture and stuff. I think that's what she means.
yeah. I was, my impression, my idea was to do it like Naruto or Black Clover, and they don't have tones almost at all. They're all white.
Yeah, but This looks so much better than both those manga,
Yeah.
to be honest. Not just because it's ours, it just looks better. She did what, 2 pages today?
Yeah, she's working fast.
Yep. And well too. I think she's gonna have enough time to add all those things that she wants to in the end.
Cool.
I mean, if she wants to add more textures and shadow and stuff, I mean, I'm open for that. I don't know about you, but like more shadows and more textures is gonna look even better in my opinion. So let's say what in about 3 days you're probably let's say four. So in about 4 days you're probably gonna be finished with all the pages and with all those mistakes and the letters
It
in
should
like
be.
in 4 to 5 days. And then we focus on the website, and after the website is finished we do the trailer, I guess. That should be the order,
Yeah.
because I think the website is more important than the trailer. Yeah, we're gonna stick to the schedule.
Yeah, okay. I'll see you later. Um, the guy in YouTube, he was watching us.
So today I learned how to draw a body from the front, a
Yeah.
good looking body from the front, but like just the shapes.
From the videos?
Yep. So I can draw an entire body scene from the front that actually looks proportional.
Cool.
But that face was pretty bad, the one that I sent you.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know why, but like the face feels round, you know? it felt round the way that it was when I sent it.
It looks three dimensional, but the placements are wrong. But it's a huge step in the right direction from the one you did before. Before watching the
Yeah.
video, it's a huge step.
But yeah, like the main thing is what you say, is the placement, because I have no idea where to place mouth flips and eyes depending on the position. Like I have no idea where to place them.
Yeah, you gotta watch all the videos.
Yeah. Oh, did you forget?
Yeah, the beard, right?
Yeah. Checking the other ones as well above those. Don't remember if you what they were,
Yeah, I probably haven't. It
but it
just
might have. Should we on that one, when he's touching his hair, should we like show the little bit of finger just so that people like get used to the fact that, like, I think that at first we should show it on every shot so that people really notice that he's missing it.
I don't know. Maybe in the future we'll add a panel of him looking at the finger, and then I don't know,
Yeah.
in silence.
Well, he's people are gonna comment it sometimes.
It's better. It's best if we don't show it, because then eventually when people are forced to see it, they're gonna be like, um, was he always like, was he always missing his finger? And then they'll go back to see it.
Yeah.
That's it's better if we
Well,
don't show it now. I mean, we are showing it here, but not really showing it in every panel, because then they'll have to go back and actually pay attention, and it's
yeah.
cool.
But yeah, like when we show close-ups of the hand like that, we should always show it. Sometimes people don't pay too much attention to the hands, you know.
Probably not. I mean, my brother, for instance, I get really bothered when I see him reading any manga, because he sprints through. He kind of just reads the speech bubbles, and it annoys the hell out of me.
That's how my friends watch manga.
I mean, so many hours went into drawing that. Like, he's reading One Punch Man, and he's not appreciating the art. And he says, it just takes me like a second to appreciate it every time. He
Yeah,
says,
dude, it's like we are living in the time of a fucking legend, dude. Murata is a fucking legend.
yeah,
His art is like top 5 ever, in my
it's
opinion.
amazing.
That's His art is insane. Did you see the how was it called? It was Metal Rider.
Um, I don't know, the one where he colored it.
No, no, the one it's that S class hero that has just one eye and it's a robot. It's not Metal Knight. Oh, it's Drive Knight. Drive Knight. That's it.
No, I haven't seen it yet. That's one of the bucket list stuff that I have to finish already.
Oh, okay, dude. Oh man, I gotta show you this.
You're not gonna spoil
It's
me, are
one
you?
of the. It's not a big spoiler because he just appeared like he's not even a hyped up hero or anything. He just appeared like in a fight against a tiger level, so it's like nothing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna show you the art.
His art is on a level that I never intend to reach. It's that good.
It's untouchable.
It's like All Might.
Yeah. Although All Might is gonna be reached.
Yeah, but I haven't eaten his hair though. Yeah.
I hope it's in HD. I hope it's in HD. Oh, it is in HD. Oh my god. I'm gonna show you. I was mind blown by this one. It's on Discord.
I really have to buy some headphones. These really hurt my ears.
Check that out.
Well, it's good, but it's not special compared to the other ones that
It's
he
not
has.
special, dude. Yeah, that he has, dude, but that's phenomenal. Tell me your favorite one.
My favorite one's it's easy. It's the colored Metal Knight.
Let me
Just
see.
just to see, just to
Oh,
see,
I saw it already. Like from the front up close.
he did it. He did that. With a brush on paper. It's not
Yeah, I
digital.
there's actually a video, right? I saw the video.
Yeah, that's why it's so like freaking amazing. I think the blur he added with digital, but everything else just it's amazing. There's also
Yeah,
that.
I saw it too.
There's also that one. That one. I don't know chapter. I think it's the whole chapter, which is kind of like screen by screen, frame by frame of the fight. That who was fighting? I think it was Saitama and Sonic. He's just hopping around, and they show around Saitama every shot, every frame. It's amazing. Just keep spinning around him. No, the every
I
frame
think
is Janos actually them fighting. The
I think the best like the best fights I've seen in manga is in One Punch Man. I mean, in the I don't know how to explain it. Not just the art, and not the fights themselves. It's the simple fact that you can see every single move that they make perfectly. That guy shows every move perfectly.
I guess you mean the choreography, right?
Well, it's not the choreography is like is something that's written, you know, like you write what they do, but I mean he shows everything so perfectly and in such an understandable way. Like
Okay.
it's so good. Even if they move a finger, you'll see clearly that they're moving a finger, even if it's something supposed to be subtle. That's what I mean. I think you get it.
Yeah, I get it.
On that eye, like that Itachi thing that he has is barely there, and I think it's a little bigger than those, isn't it? His eye thing
If I
on
make
the
it,
big picture.
if I make it too much, it's gonna look like he's just an old man.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it a little bigger just so we can see it.
I was talking. Yeah, there. That's the one I was talking about. Yeah, it looks good. Doesn't his face feel a little up, like off? I don't know. On that one when where he looks up, doesn't it seem a little emotionless? I'd say.
What kind of emotion were you going for?
I like the emotion that he shows on the big picture, and like he's a little apathic, you know. I don't know. It might just be me. Maybe just the eyes closed a little more would make a difference. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Don't you think that is better that way?
Yeah, I mean it's a different emotion. I just didn't know. I went with a blank one because I didn't know what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like nostalgic, you know, feeling nostalgic.
In a bad way, right? Because
Yeah.
he's remembering the rapture basically.
Yeah, and it's been 3 years and he still did nothing to accomplish his goals. So this is how it's gonna be. It's gonna be that chapter, then it's gonna be the chapters from the fight between Traveler and Chapman, and then chapter 4 we go back to them. What was supposed to be the one shot, remember? What was supposed to be the pilot?
Um, I don't
They
remember
were like
the.
the three of them standing in front of the Supreme Commander,
Oh, okay. That's
saying
chapter two.
goodbye to the fort. That's chapter 4.
Okay.
And then the actual Chandra battle just comes in later in a flashback ish thing. Okay, como é que foi? Fecha lá a porta. Fecha lá a porta. Tem que fechar a porta. She's calling me lonely because they all went to have dinner and I didn't.
Ah, come on, dude. Go join them.
Nah, dude. They already finished anyways. No, I meant that they went to have dinner. They went to the farm. I guess you call it a farm. You know, it's a monte. You know what a monte is, right?
Nope.
It's it's a house in the countryside.
Yeah, but
It's
it,
not a farm.
it's your house.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I got it.
I have the apartment and then I have that big country house, and they went there to have dinner.
Cool.
and that's where I work with the animals. We have sheep.
Oh, okay. So you just have cereal?
Sheep. We have sheep.
No, I mean, with the dinner, instead of having dinner, you just eat cereal.
Oh no, no, I cook.
Okay.
I'm a cook actually.
Because every time you say you're gonna eat, you eat cereal.
Yeah, that's in the afternoon. I like usually I eat scrambled eggs, but I'm trying to cut because I'm only 18 and I'm already addicted to eggs, and that's not good for your cholesterol.
Yeah, it sure isn't.
I can eat. You're supposed to eat. I think it's 2 eggs a week, and I eat about 4 eggs a day, and that is no bueno. But yeah, we have we have sheep there. It's like at the moment I think it's 1,700 of them.
And you take care of all of them?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's a lot of work.
It is. I get up at now because of the manga. I get up at 5 a.m. and then at 1 p.m. I'm finished. And then in the afternoon, my dad and uncle just go. They just give water to them because like I already told you, right, the situation with my mom.
Oh yeah. She
And
used to
so my
help.
dad, what?
You mean she used to help and now she doesn't?
Oh no, no, she hates the farm.
Oh
What I mean is that because she's like this, my dad is always running errands and taking her to doctor appointments because like
yeah,
they're always checking if like everything is okay with her blood because of the chemo and stuff like that. But it's
got it.
going well. Oh, by the way, we're gonna have. Oh, you don't follow it. One Punch Man manga. You don't follow it, right? You're not up to date.
Not yet. I'm gonna.
Yeah, there's gonna be a 48-page chapter next.
The next one, next One Punch Man.
Yeah. Yep, 48 pages. It's either
Dang.
today or tomorrow that
Uh,
it comes out.
I'm probably gonna read everything today then.
Dude, 48 pages of Yusuke. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. It's usually so short, the chapters.
Yeah, it's usually 11 to 12 pages. And it's bi weekly. But I don't mind waiting because of the level of the art.
Yeah.
It's something that you like. You make popcorn,
Yeah.
You put some honey on top of the popcorn. You put some sparkles of chocolate on top too. Then you put some butter on top and mix everything together, and
Whoa.
then in the end you sprinkle some of that really thin dusty, it's just the dust, of the sugar on top.
Why? Why do you do all of that?
Wait, let me continue. Then you grab a really cozy blanket, you turn on the heat, you just you open your, not the, like I have a big TV. We bought one, a really cool TV. It's like 1 meter 40 in length, yeah, an LG, and
Whoa.
it's 4K. So yeah, the resolution is crazy, and it has access to the internet on the actual TV.
Yeah.
So you just sit on the best, like you find the best seat in the house. You sit, you go to the internet, you open up One Punch Man, the chapter that comes out that week. You sit with the popcorn, you know, and you look at that huge TV, and then you just put on your earphones and put a really chill music, like the sound of birds or something like that. And then you open up page one and you pass out from how magnificent it is and end up not eating the popcorn that you made.
Okay, that seems like a waste of time.
And then your brother arrives and just reads everything.
And then he spoils you.
No, I mean your brother, your actual brother. He just arrives, he reads everything in like 2 minutes and like, yeah, that's cool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He
and
doesn't care.
then you just pull back your arm, you know,
Mm.
and you just in your hand is that huge ball of popcorn that is now solidified because it's been a long time since you passed out. And then you just you just let it rip with all of your strength and you toss it and hit your brother in the head with the popcorn.
What the hell, dude?
Nah, just kidding. Did you hear that shout?
What the hell was that?
It was my sister calling my dad. She was like, "Fuck!" She shouts a lot. She's just 12 and she's really loud. And I'm afraid that she's gonna grow up to be an animal rights girl.
Really?
Because usually loud girls turn out to be lesbians or humans' rights type of people. And it annoys me. I don't know if you're one of those guys, but
No, I'm not.
if you are, let's not talk about it. But that whole save the minorities thing bugs me a lot.
The yes JW thing.
Like even those movements like Black Lives Matter and stuff like that.
Nah, I hate that.
That's fucking ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. And especially feminists, like those are the worst because it makes no sense.
Yep. I'm also very opposed to feminism.
Women are treated like freaking goddesses these days. Goddesses. Wait, I can't hear you. Don't know if you muted.
No, no, I'm still here. You hear
Okay,
me?
you're back.
All right. I think
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think you're getting a lot of delay now, but it's cool.
Okay. I was saying, can you hear me?
Yep.
I was saying that uh, women these days are freaking goddesses in modern society. Like
Yeah.
the whole feminist movement. Nah, actually, to Beast Manga, like all lives matter. Yeah, you're right. About the old feminism being good, it actually isn't. You know where feminism began? It actually, Jeff might know this. You know what Ku Klux Klan was? Like those racist guys that used to hang black people from trees.
Yeah.
Well, turns out feminists actually originated from the wives of the Ku Klux Klan because they would not allow women to participate in the killing. So women created the the female, side to the Ku Klux Klan, and from there they just started wanting same rights as men, and eventually society accepted what they were doing, and they just decided to ignore their how feminism began.
Well, I don't really know if I don't really care about where it began, but I don't know in the
What it is
50s
today,
and the 60s, it was necessary. Now it isn't. It's
Yeah, that's true.
completely opposite now.
Yeah,
Women
these days
have
it's just turned into man hunting. It's just t- to take men down for some reason
you
because
you
they're
women have a lot more rights than men nowadays.
exactly. Of course they have. They are treated like babies, dude.
There are a lot of rights that women have that men don't have, and we don't really complain about it.
Yeah, that's exactly the problem. And we shouldn't, because like we're men. Like we take this shit. But women, they complain about every little thing. That's why like the first thing that made me like see my girlfriend seriously was the fact that she's against all of this. And usually girls these days are fucking superficial as shit. And they're just like, oh yeah, support feminism. Women need rights and stuff like that. You know, it's fucking annoying.
Yeah. Men and
These days,
women.
feminism
Yeah, go ahead, go
is
ahead.
just to bring. These days, feminism is just meant to bring men down, like to stomp on men. It makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, it's just privilege. It's not equality anymore.
Exactly, it makes no sense. Like these days, women are actually, if you take a man and a girl and a woman, and they have the same qualification for a job, usually the woman is gonna be picked simply because people are afraid to pick the man instead because of what's gonna be said.
Yeah.
If a woman rapes a man, people laugh at the man for letting himself be raped. That's what.
Yeah, people don't even consider it rape.
They just call him a faggot and
Yeah,
leave it at that.
like rejecting it from a woman, they make fun of you.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna give you the best example. I'm gonna give you the best example to why society favors women, because it does a lot. Men are the ones being subjugated in our modern day. I'm gonna give you like the finest example. So if you hear that a man cut a woman's boob, so you hear this, a man cut a woman's boob and ate it. That
What?
dude is gonna be, yeah. Imagine this: the man, he takes out, he cuts off the woman's boob and eats it. It's gonna be on the news. There are gonna be support groups. The fucking basketball players are gonna wear a special colored, you know, bandana for the occasion. There's gonna be 1 minute of silence in the country,
Yeah.
for that woman. And here's what happens on the other side. If a woman cuts a man's, see, I'm doing it. This is what I mean. If
What?
a woman cuts off a dude's dick and throws it into the meat grinder, everybody laughs.
Ah, yeah.
I'm I'm laughing. I'm laughing, but it's sad. Like if a girl cuts off her boyfriend's dick and just throws it into the meat grinder, everybody laughs.
Yeah, it's
That's
the
the
worst.
difference. And then it's that whole thing about like women wanting the same rights, and then when a man beats them for some reason, they're like, there's no reason to beat up a woman, you don't touch a girl like that and stuff like that. And I'm sitting here like, what do you mean there's no reason to hit a woman? That makes no sense. Imagine this: you have your wife, and this happens all the time. You know how it works with divorce and how women take all the money and take the children, like all the time. This happens all the time. So imagine this: a successful guy, he marries a woman. The woman decides that she doesn't love him anymore and she wants the divorce, so they divorce. She was a housewife, she didn't have a job, and she takes 50% of his husband's money, and she takes custody of the kids except for the weekends. you know
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
does this make any sense to you? Because this happens all the time. Women always get favored, always.
Yeah, it does.
Makes
It
no
doesn't.
sense.
That's
It's
one.
no sense whatsoever.
That's one of the rights that I said that men don't have, and there aren't really any campaigns to change that.
Yeah, it's because there are no support groups for men. Like if a man has depression, they call him weak. If a girl gets depression, they make websites to help her snap out of it and shit like that. They she appears on the news, they take her to a park and they make a convention, shit like that. I saw that before. People telling her that they love her and shit. If a dude has depression, nobody cares. Yeah, exactly. Men would be seen as pussies. Yeah, like you see Tiger Woods' wife. I'm gonna tell you, Tiger Woods is I think it's a billion. I'm not sure if it's a $1 billion owner or if it's just hundreds of millions. I think it's hundreds of millions. His fortune is evaluated in hundreds of millions. He cheated on his wife. So okay, he cheated on his wife. They have to divorce, and they did. Uh, his wife was a housewife. She was working on a cafe, and she met Tiger Woods and they wound up getting married. And she worked in a cafe. She served at tables. So now they divorced, and that housewife that never did anything in her life now owns hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah,
Does that make sense to you?
how stupid do you have to be to get married without a prenuptial agreement? Hang on.
Does that make any sense to you? A fucking housewife now owns millions of dollars for no reason at all. No reason.
Sorry.
She owns millions of dollars now. Does that make sense to you? Fuck no.
All right, we are pretty much done with another page.
Oh, are you not gonna add like the textures? I mean the walls
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
already? Oh, okay.
The
Exactly. It makes zero sense.
the angle on
What are you gonna
the
say?
the last panel, the angle didn't really work, but I don't think people are gonna notice. It's good
Nah,
enough.
it's good enough, dude. I was like, yeah, he should be looking more into the camera. Like maybe he's looking into the camera and above it. But it's okay.
The way
You
he
see
is
the
now,
nostalgic look in his face.
yeah, the way he is now, that's not gonna be possible.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, he still looks nostalgic. Yeah, it's not the problem is not that. Problem is that people these days are super 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 superficial. Everybody's super superficial, and people are afraid of the way that they're gonna be seen by society. So they're afraid to speak. They're afraid to call out the bullshit. I'm gonna tell you this. You know how countries were made initially, right? People fighting for their country, and this is way off topic, but I'm gonna go on about it since you agree with me. Even if you didn't, even if you were like against it, I'd probably tell you why I'm right. So I'm gonna give you the example of my country. So my country is Portugal, and Portugal was once owned by Arabs, by Arabs. The same people that are in Syria. So once Portugal was uh, governed by clans of people from Muslim countries. So uh, the Crusaders came and they got Portugal from them. Then there were a lot of wars, and the Portuguese people fought to secure the country, to to save their country. So now I'm gonna give you an example. You see all these refugees? So I've seen the percentage. Do you actually know the percentage of men that are coming in the refugees? Like you see the news and it's just women and children. The percentage of men is actually above 50%. Like so, it's about 53% if I'm not mistaken. So it's 53% men refugees and it's 47% women and children. So it's mainly men coming in, and it's millions of refugees, hundreds of thousands, nearly millions of refugees coming to Europe. You know how many ISIS terrorists are out there? Just a few thousand. Just a few thousand. Just a few thousand. Now, can you imagine the fucking army that would be hundreds of thousands of men that are coming from their country to destroy? They are coming to destroy shit. They are in Sweden, they are raping women. They are blocking roads in France, and it's a fucking army. If those men fought for their countries like their ancestors did to secure their homeland, do you think that there would be an ISIS army? They'd be decimated, dude. The ISIS army is not even 10% of the amount of refugees that is fleeing from those countries. Not even 10%. Like you can go check it online. Do you see the fucking army that's coming to Europe? And we're accepting them as their fucking victims. Do they expect the United States to free their country? Does that make any sense? They are the ones that should be fighting for their country. The United States are just milking the cow and making money. It's fucking ridiculous. ISIS would have no chance if these fucking 53% refugee men fought for their country. But no, they're just running away, leaving their wives back home because it's like 30 something percent women and it's like 16% children or something like along those lines. It's just men leaving their families behind and running to Europe to come destroy shit, rape. Fuck me. This shit frustrates me. Like all these, and then people are like, we gotta help them because we gotta help everyone. Minorities need our help. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. Makes no sense. Portugal, I'm gonna tell you, Portugal, the unemployment rate, I think it's above 40%. Do you know what Portugal did to the refugees? They provided, I think it was about 10,000 refugees. It was less than that. It was like 7,000 refugees that came to Portugal. They all got jobs and a house without having to pay. All of them have jobs and houses. All of the refugees that came to Portugal. They were all provided with a house and a job. Now you tell me. Now you tell me if that makes any sense. Does that make sense?
I don't think I don't think so.
40% unemployment rate, and they find 7,000, a little more. It was 7,000 something jobs to give to refugees, and it's a 40% unemployment rate. And not only that, they gave them houses for free, houses and food if they work. So they were like, oh, so that Portuguese people, so that our people don't get mad for us giving free houses to the refugees to look good. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give it to them, but they gotta work. And Portuguese people are gonna be really happy because like we are being helpful, but they are giving something in return. They are working, but they didn't realize that those 7,000 jobs could be for people from their own country. Like they didn't realize that. Why? Because they want to look good to the international. like to all the countries. They want all the countries to see how good and how helpful we are with the refugee crisis. We are so helpful. Come to Portugal. It's a good country to live in, especially for gypsies. Don't even get me started on gypsies. My town, dude, there is like, so there was this terrain. An old man had this terrain. This is in my town. So you want to know what happened?
What?
So in my town, there was this terrain about, you know what an hectare is?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 1 hectare is 1 square kilometer. So it was 4 hectares. So 4 square kilometers. Here's what happened: two families of gypsies arrived about 10 years ago. No, it was actually like more like 15 years ago because I was a fucking baby. So they arrived and they just, without asking anyone, they came on their horses and shit and their trailers, and they just parked there. They just parked in that terrain that belonged to that old man, and they had guns and shit. So, but they're a minority, so they always get the benefit of the doubt. And here's what happened: if somebody occupies a land for 7 years or more, that land becomes theirs. And the gypsies were there for 7 years because the old man was scared, of them. So they stand there for 7 years. That land is now theirs. So they just occupied it and it's theirs. And you want to know what happened 15 years afterwards?
What?
You remember those two families of gypsies?
What?
Now those 4 square kilometers are a fucking city made out of gypsies. They steal the copper from the city. They destroy the houses. Everybody that lived, all the neighbors, everybody, people had to move out. Those houses, huge, beautiful houses. You know how much they're being sold for? $15,000. euros. 15,000 euros. A huge house with a huge terrain. Just because they're neighbors to the gypsies. Nobody lives there. Nobody. Everybody moved out. They destroyed everything. There was, you know what a continent is? A supermarket? A supermarket chain called Continent?
No, I never heard of it.
Yeah, it's a pretty big, like the biggest millionaire in Portugal owns it. There was a continent there. Nobody goes there, and it closed down because people were scared to go there because of the gypsies. We have the swimming pools in our town. They are always closed because this is fucking frustrating. Because gypsies go in there and they shit in the water. They
Yeah.
actually take dumps into the water. So the swimming pool, the public pool, is always closed because of that. Our former president tried to prevent them from using the swimming pool. You know what happened?
What?
Do you know? Bruxelles, right? The city.
What?
Bruxelles.
I don't know.
I don't know how that city is called. It's called Bruxelles.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a city name. All right.
So it's European Union. They actually sent a person from Brussels to Portugal, to my town, to my small little town, to my president, and they put him in jail
Really?
really. And he's now, it's been 2 years now, and he's in his house with a magnetic bracelet attached to him, and he's been charged with crimes against humanity. With it's fucking ridiculous. This is chaos. At night, you never leave your house at night if you don't go. And this is such, like, during the day it's okay. They even built the police station right next to their camp. So during the day, while the police are active, it's the most chill town in the world. The most chill town. At night, when the policemen, are off duty, they destroy stores, they destroy everything. I have a teacher in my fucking school that lives in my fucking town. Dude, we had a discussion every class because she supports fucking gypsy. She says that they're fucking misunderstood. A friend of mine took his bike to school, and the gypsy, like a 15-year-old gypsy, he blew up his tires with a knife. My friend ran to him and punched him in the face. You know what happened the next day?
What?
About like 40 or 50 gypsies blocked the entrance to the school waiting for him to arrive at school. Police had to come from Lisbon. Police had to come from Lisbon.
Yeah, that's messed up.
And they're fucking, and everybody is like, we have to support the gypsy. You know how they live? So this is how they live. Each gypsy, each gypsy receives, I think it's 150 euros for baby. Each gypsy gets 150 euros per baby, per child,
Cool.
up until they're 18 years old. So you know how they live? As soon as the girls get their period, is it age 11, age 12, age 13, whatever, they start procreating. They start making babies. So you see 12-year-old gypsy girls carrying their babies.
Yeah.
You see the amount of money that they make. We are paying them. They don't work, and no gypsies work. All they do is crime related shit. They traffic drugs and guns. That's all they do. All they do, and they receive from the state 150 euros per child.
That's messed up.
So you see fucking herds of them. Makes no sense. I have actually some friends that are gypsy, but they do not live in that community that they created there in those 4 hectares. They are not even related to them. 'Cause, it's not the race. It's the simple fact that we allow them to live like this. That we are forced to allow them to live like this. To live at our expenses to just cause chaos. This is fucking ridiculous because this fucking society is fucking messed up in the head. This pisses me off, I swear to God. It pisses me off because if we go against it, we are called fucking fascists, fucking racists and shit like that. It's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking insane. It's fucking unbelievable. Like, can you imagine like a mom running around with her 7 babies, 8 babies? They're like, you know how gypsy women die? They all die giving birth because they each of them has like 10 babies. Fucking ridiculous. So can you do the math? So 10 babies. See how much that gives you.
Yeah, that's how the Muslims they take over too. You know, they come in and they outnumber you eventually.
Exactly.
In a few years,
And we are
like
paying them.
a few decades,
Yeah,
they
it's just gonna
outnumber
be
you.
gypsies. Exactly. And we are paying them to do that. I mean, they're just being smart. They're fucking animals and they're being paid to be animals.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm finished here, so I'm gonna tap out. I'm tired.
Nice. Looks
So
good.
that's
Yeah,
me.
you're just hearing to my ramble at this point. Yeah, that's why I love like this situation happens in the city. It's not a town, it's a city. It's a decent sized city. It has like 8,000 inhabitants. So by Brazil standards that's nothing, but by Portugal standards that's a few. But yeah, in my actual town where my farm is, there's nothing like that. It's like just chill.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
just nature. Yeah, so it's like the refugee.
Well, I'll be back tomorrow to uh, go over the backgrounds that Ornella did and finish the pages and the details that I
Yep.
haven't done. So,
Like after we need to add like rachas, in the walls.
more? You want like on the actual bricks?
Yeah, on the actual bricks, like
I think
some.
think it's gonna be too much. It's gonna be
I
too
don't
too
know.
much texture, you know.
You think so?
Yeah, it's gonna be a little. I don't know. It's gonna look dirty,
Overwhelming.
we need the tone still. So
What if I had an idea? What if instead of doing that many bricks, like you do bigger bricks, longer bricks, so that it doesn't overwhelm? Because it looks a little overwhelming. That's true. So the vertical lines just reduce them, make those bricks longer
okay.
so that it's not as overwhelming. I think it will look a lot better. And then the instead of having too little detail, we'll add some, just some cracks on the bricks. I think it'll be a lot better. Yeah, I'll just do it like that. You don't do the entire line. You just do a little bit on top and a little bit in the bottom.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think it'll be better. Yeah, I think that'll be a lot better. Fecha lá a porta que eu já volto. Já vou. My grandma went to Lisbon yesterday to my aunt, and they're already doing video conference with her. I mean, I love my granny. She practically raised me, but I mean, I don't miss her already. She left yesterday, and
Just
I see her
checking
like,
in.
I mean, come on. Yeah, don't you think that looks a lot better?
Yeah, I like it.
And to show that it's a car, I hope I'm not being too pushy. To show that when where Kelly's stretching his arm, to show that it's a corner, you can do small vertical lines going both ways. Yeah, like that. Power Pigeon is back. Wait,
What?
isn't Pigeon the photo girl?
I think so. Hang on, I can't see it. Okay, here we go. Now I can. Hey, Pigeon, what's going on?
Yeah,
What are you gonna
but yeah,
say?
Jeff, just gonna say that looks miles better, miles better.
All
That
right.
wall. It was like, I don't know.
Plain, too plain, right?
It
Too
looked
flat.
too plain. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. So like, just do that on the other panels too. I think it's perfect after that. Sorry for giving you more work when you thought you were done.
It's okay.
It's for the greater good, I guess. Greater. But yeah, it just makes a huge difference in my opinion. I'm gonna have to mute the mic now
All right.
because noise is coming in.
Okay. Aw, come on, Pigeon. Show a little class. This is not the place to do that. This is a family place. A family stream. Family friendly stream.
Okay, I'm back.
What's going on? Was it like the conference?
Yeah, they brought the conference over to me. What the fuck is that? My bare virgin rump got covered in crunchy peanut butter. What the hell?
Yeah, I already reprimanded her. I mean, this is
What the
a
fuck is that shit?
family friendly stream here.
But is it more pictures like that?
Probably.
Did you not click it?
No, not really.
Are you, are you going to?
Maybe for science. I don't know.
Can you do it for science and show me?
No, I'm not gonna show you. You're gonna have to click it yourself.
I'm afraid that it's virus, dude. You're gonna do it anyways. Come on.
Maybe I won't.
Okay, I'd say that it's better if you don't. Like,
I better
she
not
should not
encourage
keep
her.
this up. Yeah, she should not keep this up.
I mean, I never asked for this. I don't know what's going on here. This is so weird.
She's in love with your drawings, dude. She's trying to get you.
Probably. It doesn't work like
What
that.
is that sound? What is that sound? Nif, nif. Ah, my bare virgin rump got covered in crunchy peanut butter.
What the hell is that?
I'm trying to do it in a girl's voice. I don't know.
Okay, okay, the last panel here. Nah, there's still another one. Actually, I think the size in this. No, it's still small. Hang on.
Yeah, the size in the bricks isn't it off? Yeah, but you can fix it later,
Almost
or
done.
just don't fix it at all.
Yeah, maybe we don't have to do all the panels like so perfectly.
Yeah. But I mean, that one that you're drawing right now is good. But like on the last page, especially because it's on the same page, it's really noticeable that the brick size is really different in the two of them. But yeah, you can adjust it later. But I think you really have to adjust it eventually because it's like really noticeable. You know what I mean? What I'm referring to, right?
Yeah. Alright, I don't think it'll look better than that. Now to the second
That
and
looks good.
last. Change the sizes.
Even draws bats.
I still have to edit some of the video today. We did my dad finished the Jon Snow's long claw, you know, the sword, and I still have to edit the video.
Nice. Is it looking good?
It looks perfect. It's I think it's the best one he's made. Looks so cool.
Awesome. Like, does your dad the just like one of his skills, or does he do anything related to blacksmithing for a living?
He's actually a goldsmith.
Oh, so that's why.
Yeah.
Damn, that's like a big money maker.
Not really.
Goldsmithing.
Not really.
In Portugal, it is.
Really? Okay, we're going there then.
dude, in Portugal, you make a lot of money. Like, goldsmithing is like doing, jewels with gold, right?
Yeah, crafting and fixing them.
Dude, exactly, dude. You make a lot of money with that in Portugal.
That's probably not a lot of demand. There are probably a lot of workers there, so probably won't find jobs there.
I don't know. He could do some research. Like, seriously, the price of gold in Portugal, like, gold here is a huge business without being an actual business,
Mm,
because there's always like this, we'll give you money for your gold stuff, and they actually give you a ton of money. Like, gold here is really, really, like, it's worth a lot of cash. Like, a friend of mine, his dad does that as well. He works like at goldsmithing. Like, he does crafts with gold. You know what I mean, right?
yeah,
I think that's what your dad does as well. Like necklaces, rings, stuff like that with gold.
yeah. He's working right now. He works in the other room here. He actually built like this workshop on his room, and
Nice.
while I'm drawing here, he's banging. You can probably hear the hammer going.
That's cool. Yeah, and like his dad does that, and they have like a great house, great car, and his mom works in his house actually. Like,
Cool.
she's a housewife, so he must earn a ton of cash.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's gotta be. Do
Oh,
you know like those crafts, like your dad, or not really?
yeah. I was supposed to learn it, but I never really liked it. So many times, the set
He
beside
tried
him
to
to
teach
learn
you.
it. Yeah, my brother actually does it too, but I never really, I could never learn it. I guess I have like negative interest, not even zero interest. It's negative because it sucks so much. I hate it, and I wasn't supposed to hate it. It's such a chill job. You're just sitting and you deal with a little fire. Sometimes you burn your hand, but that's like the most that can happen. It's burning your finger.
Yeah,
But I never liked it. All right, I'm
yeah. I think that
finished.
sounds like a cool job.
Maybe if we were crafting swords at the time, I would have gotten a lot of interest. But it was just rings, 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 and as a kid you lose interest. Now as I got older, I learned a few things, but never really got really into it.
Yeah.
Um, well, we're done for
So
today.
just one thing before you go, just so you see.
What?
Just okay. So look at that top panel on the right and turn to the first page and see how different the size is. It's like really noticeable.
Yeah, basically the size of his entire torso, and here it's smaller. Okay,
Yeah.
I got it. I'm gonna fix it.
So tomorrow,
Yeah,
or now,
I'll fix it
however you
tomorrow.
want. Yeah.
Just remind me later, cause I might forget it. Cause I'm not gonna start with this
Yep.
one. I'm gonna start with the other one. So
Nice.
okay, I'm
It's,
leaving.
it's looking great.
So I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow. It's probably really
Yep.
really late there already, right?
It's 10:30 and I gotta have dinner.
Yeah, it's not that late. So I'll see you later.
All right. See ya. I'll be around in case you want to chat about anything
Okay,
about the project and shit. Okay. So
later.
see ya.
Bye bye. Okay, I just gotta close the stream. Welp, we'll be back tomorrow. Where's OB?